Tyler out of Waverly, Texas. He is in the best performance rocket, Dustin. In group number 1, groups 1, 2, and 3, the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series competition. They will qualify against each other. They will be heats 1, 2, and 3 tonight. 50 cars, 6 heats.
Absolutely. Next driver on the Speedway is the 78 of Matt Bricado out of Muscle Shoals, Alabama. You had that one right on top.
Yeah, first time with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, a black diamond for Matthew Bricado. How about behind him? There's Matthew Bricado.
Just in front of him.
I thought that was Jeff Olson for a second, didn't you?
Just in front of him, a somewhat similar paint scheme, maybe a similar font style, is the driver out of Evans, Georgia, the Wells Motorsports Longhorn number 76. That is Brandon Overton.
No more CrossFit Overton. It is Muscle Factory.
Muscle Factory. Muscle Factory Overton.
What is our buddy Jeremy Tidwell going to do with? It was the CrossFit Overton house car.
Right, it's the Muscle Factory house car. Yes.
I keep thinking muscle. How about the Warrior car? That is John Henderson, the veteran. He's out of North Augusta, South Carolina. And the number 2 car, that'll be G.R. Smith. He's out of Statesville, North Carolina. That Longhorn, Tanner English, the 96V. Dustin, what would it be? You and I have followed Tanner English for years, and English back in a number 96.
Absolutely.
It's only right?
Absolutely love it. He's up with Sean Martin in the offseason to take over the reins of the Viper Risk Management entry, and it's good to see. It's good to see not only Tanner English back at it at Speed Weeks, man, because Terry English for many, many years named synonymous with Speed Weeks. It's the first wave of Dirt Draft Hot Laps underway. If you've not yet done so, get your Dirt Draft Fantasy lineup set. If you use the promo code FloRacing, you get a free FloRacing or Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series t-shirt if you're a new subscriber, and they will ship the t-shirt to you as well. And tonight, James, starts the Dirt Draft Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Speed Week Fantasy Championship. I said tonight, I stand corrected. Tomorrow night starts the Fantasy Championship. We get those Dirt Draft lineups in here this evening.
I picked Billy Moyer 6 times in the Wild West Shootout. I didn't come on the winner, but thanks for telling everybody my password, by the way, at the World 100.
Yes, you're welcome.
You did.
We will never know it. We will never know if it was you that actually signed up or not.
Well, we got Jonathan Bateman down here, so we can find the tape, right?
Fastest driver. That's right, fastest driver in the first wave of Dirt Draft Hot Laps. James is the driver of the Valvoline Rocket number 1. The New Deal, Hudson O'Neill out of Martinsville, Indiana with a 15332. Spencer Hughes out of Cosseyville, Mississippi in that PCC Motorsports number 11 is second quick with a 15558. And how about Matthew Bricado, James, third quick in that first wave of Dirt Draft Hot Laps with a whoop, and they wiped the slate on me.
Yeah,
he was
Matthew
third quick, trust me.
Yes, the 78 car. There's the first race of the year for Brandon Overton in that Wells & Sons Motorsports car. Thank you, Wayne. As the next group of cars make their way onto the track here in DirtDraft.com with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Glad everyone is watching tonight. MAV TV on FloRacing. And the first car on the track, how about going blue? Because Todd Burns loves blue. That is Ricky Thornton Jr.
All right, he and Anthony Burrows will be the guys that have been selected to do the crew diaries on Dirt this year.
That's a nice-looking car, the Longhorn Clements out of Martinsville, Indiana, for the 20 RT. Behind him, a driver that formerly ran for Rookie of the Year in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Planning to be back. As of right now, he says, we'll see what happens. That'll be Tyler Bruning. Tyler Bruning in the Skyline Motorsports 16 car. He's out of Decorah, Iowa. Man, I talked to him earlier. How about that heartbreak at Knoxville? Man, just a few laps away from winning the Lucas Oil Knoxville Late Model Nationals, and he got passed late by Jonathan Evanworth. There's the B5, the Shepherd Riggs Longhorn, the Timber Cambo of Brendan Shepherd out of New Berlin, Illinois. Second in last year's championship points, the 93 out of Concord, North Carolina. That is Carson Ferguson, the 114 out of Mount Airy, North Carolina. That is Jordan Kohler, the 99B out of Bear Lake, Pennsylvania. That is Rick Boone Briggs. His teammate, the 111, Robbie Blair, the crew chief, and for his son, Max Blair out of Centerville, Pennsylvania. Mason Ziegler in the Barry Ride Icon, 25C, there he is, the JL Industries car. Former Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Rookie of the Year.
One of my favorite cars in the pit area, too, man. Love that. There's a good-looking Boone Briggs in the 99B.
How about Boone and Max teaming up this year?
Yeah. Yes, they are.
Bobby Blair, former Max and News Series champion, right? Is that
yes,
right?
He was. Yes, in a
Where are
regular-
the Geezy brothers when you need them, right?
Jeff Geezy, I can almost promise you, watching at home.
All right.
Brandon Shepard in the Shepard Riggs Racing B5, the fastest driver in that wave of dirt draft hot laps with a 1.5256. Tyler Bruning out of Decorah, Iowa, second quick with a 1.5326. And Chalk Hill, Pennsylvania's Mason Ziegler, third quick with a 1.5403.
How about the rookie to super late model Jordan Kohler? Met him at the World Finals last year. The fastest 114 since Randall Chupp, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, that's right.
Have you seen a faster 114 since?
No, I have not. But did you get to chime in on the three-digit number conversation that?
Yes, I heard a little bit about that.
Yes.
What about Ty Myers? You forgot about Ty
Oh,
Myers.
and Clark,
the
Ohio.
333.
Yes, in the 333.
You
right
had
here
the
at Alma
Clyburn.
Shilltop.
Was it Jason Clyburn, the 888?
Yes.
Good to see them back. Clyburn Tank Lines there in Mississippi on Spencer Hughes' car. Group number 3 coming out on the track. Oh, man, there's a lot of it. Is there people? They're pumped. People are $1 million point fund. Over $5 million in purses. Just think, the biggest race in Georgia, Florida Speedway Saturday night here, $25K to win. And then once we leave here, 16 races that'll pay $30,000 or more to win, Dustin, here in 2023. Topped off by the Dirt Track World Championship at the Mecca of Dirt Late Model Racing, Eldora Speedway. Are you ready for Group 3? How about
ready.
Kyle Bronson there?
Yes, go. Yes, Ben Shelton, go ahead quickly. No, he does not have anything for us. Psych.
He's going to get a weather update, Ben. Do you have a weather update?
Now, you know what? Now that the wind's died down a little bit, it's actually pretty nice out here. Hey, you talk about all the faces in the pit area, all the good-looking paint schemes. I tell you what, Mason Ziegler and both Max Blair and Boom Briggs, just some of the best-looking cars in the pit area, and they got the blue on there like Ricky Thornton Jr.'s. A few years ago, everybody had a red and black race car. Maybe this is the year of the blue race car, guys.
Hey, Ben, I've just got an update for you.
Yes, sir.
We are officially over $6 million in purse money this year. Just an update.
Well, how about the fact that over $470,000 got added to the points fund? I mean, $1,001,000 and $935,000 at the points. And James, we're going to talk about all the bonuses throughout the year that total over $6,000 as well.
Well, yeah, you've got the Brandon Ford TV Challenge. That'll be $15,000. The Crown Jewel Cup, which is going to be $15,000. This is something else. Plus, of course, the 4 bonuses here: the Sunoco Road to Wheatland, Summit, UNOH, Big River Steel. That's $25,000 at the top right there.
Absolutely. And let's not forget that the winner of the Big River Steel Chase for the Championship presented by ARP gets $200,000 this year. The top 4 in points get $100,000 or more. Fifth place, James, gets $75,000. It was just 2 years ago. The winner of the points championship got $75,000. Now, with the Big River Steel Chase for the Championship presented by ARP, $75,000 for fifth, on up to $200,000 for first.
And those top 4 at Eldora, that's over $500,000.
It's going to be fun in October, man. It's going to be fun. Next wave of Dirt Draft Hot Laps making their way out on the Speedway. James, and the first driver on your screen is the driver of the Ratliff Racing number 18D and the Jeff Gollett entry
out of
Fayetteville, North Carolina. One of last year's O'Reilly Rookie of the Year candidates. That's Dalton Wilson.
Kyle Strickland, number 8, the Melanie Motorsports car. He is coming to us out of Mooresville, North Carolina. The Longhorn, the Cat Industries G-Style Transport car number 8 for the high side tickler. In Group 3, there's the 39 car, the 2-time and reigning series champion Tim McCready out of Watertown, New York. How about T-Mac of the Chili Bowl? 24th to 11, Dustin. And an outstanding job there. The Paler Motorsports entry, Cornet powered back, trying to make it 3 championships in a row.
Yes, he is. Other drivers on the Speedway. There's a look at Snowdrift. Blair Nodorf on the racetrack. And one of my favorite sponsors, Uncle Ben's.
Uncle Ben's
right?
Auto
Barn, that's right.
Not Uncle Ben's Rice.
Not Uncle Ben's Rice, not Uncle Ben Shelton.
You know Neon Bubbles is here.
Yes.
Will Harrington.
Very happy about that. Very happy
Neon
about
Bubbles
that.
Car Wash. Blair Nodorf out of Renner, South Dakota. Behind him.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Alan Murray.
How long, I don't know, but it's Alan Murray. Glad to have him back out of San Antonio, Texas in car number 2. And there's the 40B car, the Brandon Ford Race Car Engineering entry of Kyle Bronson. You see Alan Murray there, the number 2. Welcome him back. Also on the front straightaway is the 773.
Christian Thomas.
Christian Thomas in the Racing for Heroes entry. His first ever appearance with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. A lot of first-timers. You mentioned Dustin Walker, the 14W out of Polk, Missouri. Jason Garver, the 01 car. As we are in Group 3 hot laps. Again, Groups 1, 2, and 3. They will qualify against each other tonight. He's 1, 2, and 3 tonight here at Golden Isles. $10,000 on the line to win tomorrow night, 12. And then Saturday night, the biggest of the Georgia-Florida Speed Weeks at $25,000. Kyle Bronson looking to return full-time this year to Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. The 40B is the 01 down. He was the last entrant of the night, Jason Garver.
Oh, Jason Garver,
the
the modified standout. Trouble over in, I'm going to say turn 2. He slowly rolled down the back straightaway, though. And that MAK at Mac Industries sponsored car, and he has slowed to a stop on the backstretch. And that'll bring out, James, the Stop Tech Brakes caution.
DJ, you mentioned Jason Garver, and Jason's one of those guys that, as you said, he's won about every modified race you can win in this region over the past several years, whether it be sport mod or open mod competition. Cool to see him in the super late model. Bad to see him having battle early tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, Ben. He's dabbled a little bit in some late model stuff, both open and crate stuff here in the last few years. But certainly one of those maybe under the radar drivers that not a lot of folks know about that had an opportunity to maybe do something here this weekend. But his super clean Super Bowl of racing is off to a tough start, as it looks like he has lost power underneath the hood of that 01.
What? Dixie Racing there in
That's
Florida,
right.
yes.
Yes.
Jason Garver, first time with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. This is exciting, isn't it? I'm glad to be with you guys. You guys, let's have fun. Hey, we all got a message from Brett Emmerich.
Yes.
Love you, Brett. I know we did the World Finals together. We're going to bring him out. He's going to do a couple races this year.
Awesome.
I talked him into it.
Good deal,
We don't know
man.
which ones, but I know all the fans. They've clamored for Brett Emmerich, the golden voice. Brett, we love you, man. Thank you for the compliment. And we'll see you a couple times this year. We need to do the Alpine Alpha 50 at Wayne County. Stars.
Yes.
Remember the
Yes.
Stars? Alpine, it used to be Memorial Day weekend, the Alpine Alpha 50.
That's right.
For the Stars Series.
That's right.
This is awesome.
It was Wayne County, then Buckeye, and then back to Wayne County.
Wayne, now it's Wayne Castleberry County.
There
down
is.
there in Duval County.
There's a good look at Kyle Bronson, who the new owner. I say new, but I still relatively new owner here.
They've
at
done a
Golden
great
Isles
job
Speedway.
here.
Man, this place looks great. The track. I've not been here in 15 years.
Wow.
15 years.
That's a long time.
Since Wayne Castleberry and I anchored an audio internet broadcast here from Golden Isle Speedway, man. And as I said, that I've seen 3 different Golden Isles. So I saw it. Rick Schwally and I came down back in 2004, back when it was at the black oil, and they turned the 150, 160 mile an hour laps. And then, of course, it was here a couple years later when we sanctioned events here.
That wasn't the same year of Ybor City with Davey Johnson and Dale
It was the
Byler.
same year that we were at Ybor City with Davey Johnson and Dale
We need to do
Byler.
a
That's
live
right.
remote from Ybor City when we're down there at
There
East Bay.
is.
There's the 773 Christian Thomas. He's out of Wake Forest, North Carolina.
Yeah, another modified
home of the
standout.
Demon Deacons, Tim Duncanville.
Yes,
Right?
yes. Christian Thomas, another modified standout, actually ran the Renegades of Dirt modified series for several years, and then whenever they branched out and had the Renegades Dirt North and South, he ran that modified series as well. James, there's a look at Dalton Wilson in that Jeff Gullett wrenched 18D. I talked to Gullett back in the pit area. I thought that was going to be a little closer than it was when he made the hard right-hand turn to the pits. Talked to Gullett back in the pit area. They have done a couple test sessions on that race car. He says they are feeling very, very good about tonight. Next group of drivers make their way out on the track, James, and they are going to be led out by the Reaper out of Marshalltown, Iowa. That is going to be Ryan Guston in the Maley Enterprises number 19R.
The Molly Industries car. The 19R, new crew chief for them, Talon Center. There's the 99 car. Comes this on a 2-race win streak at Volusia last week. Running the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series full-time, looking for his first national championship. Devin Moran, the Lazy Days RV, Longhorn Cornette out of Dresden, Ohio. Behind him, last year's O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year, the Romer Machine and Tool, Mesilla Valley Transportation entry, Garrett Alberson, now out of Dubuque, Iowa, the Roberts Racing entry. Have you got your free T-shirt?
No, I haven't got my free T-shirt, but I set my lineup. I've got my Dirt Draft lineup set.
Right.
Again, we mentioned it earlier. Use the code FloRacing. New subscribers do get that Dirt Draft T-shirt.
Thanks to everybody at My Race Pass, too, for all of their help. By the way, if you do not subscribe to My Race Pass, do that. Not very much a year. We'll talk to Ben more about that. You get lineups, you get qualifying times, you get entries, you get point standings, you get everything on My Race Pass. Don't forget about that as well. Very minimal amount for the entire year. There's Chase Younghands, the Younghands Discount Liquors car. There's the 25. That'll be Mike Biddendam out of Salem, West Virginia. The Team Zero Bloomquist car. Hickson Racing engine under the hood of that entry. We are in Group 4. Logan Robertson out here in the 89 car out of Waynesboro, Virginia. The 6 of Lake Spencer out of St. Augustine, Florida. And the 49, the $2 million man, Jonathan Davenport, 3-time Lucas Oil champion out of Nutrient Ag Solutions. Tonight, under the hood is a Cornet-powered plant for Jonathan Davenport. Told me at the end of last year at Portsmouth, Dustin, that he had to race this year to pay the taxes on what he won last year.
I don't doubt that.
I don't doubt that at all.
I don't doubt that at all. That's exactly right.
He's
Garrett
in a
Alberson.
higher tax bracket.
Garrett Alberson, the quickest driver in that wave of Dirt Draft Hot Laps with a 1:53.20. Tim McCready, second fastest with a 1 flip, and there it went.
How about Logan Robertson back in a super late model in one of the great team names ever, Broadnax Shaker.
The Broadnax Shaker, number
Yes, sir.
89, absolutely. We got every 89 here except
Steve Barnett, the mayor. Where are you, Steve?
The next group of cars led out by the Milton, Florida driver. 14 championships between track and series titles, including a 3-time UDLMS champion. That is Mark Whitener leading them out, James, in the
Savage.
5.
He's in a Savage.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Behind him, another 89 car here on the main straightaway. That is Jeff Chiquette. I think it's Chiquette. I have not seen him forever.
I know he ran with us at East Bay in 2005.
And then he ran Northern All-Star races back in the early 2000s when I came down to Florida. Chiquette? He's been good on asphalt too, right?
Yes, he has.
There's the 20V car. How about this?
Yeah.
Reese Vaught out of Aurora, Nebraska.
Did not have Reese Vaught.
No, the 20V.
On my list coming in. Absolutely. There's a good look at the Aurora, Nebraska driver, Reese Vaught, in the 20V. Behind him will be the driver out of Carpentersville, Illinois. He is the defending World of Outlaws champion, and that's going to be Dennis Erb Jr. joining us for Speed Weeks. When you think Speed Weeks, James, you think Dennis Erb Jr.
Right.
in the 28. Of course, he has 9 Speed Weeks wins to his credit. He won the opener at East Bay 1 year ago.
How about this? Rick Schwally just told me Jeff Chiquette, and I forgot about this. He was a rookie continue for the Stacker 2 Extreme Dirt Car Series in 2004.
Throw it back, baby.
Oh, my gosh. Also out there in this group, Will Harrington. He's in the Colt Miller, the 19M car out of Hawkinsville, Georgia. Peyton Freeman, the 22 star out of Commerce, Georgia. Brian Shirley in the Connor 20, in the car number 8. Team Zero Bloomquist car, the 26 of Jimmy Sharp out of Lyons, Georgia. There's Will Harrington. Oh, the heartbreak at Gateway, Dustin. If not for a caution, he might have went to victory lane.
Yeah, he was there, man. He was there and broke and troubled now. Looks like Reese Vaught had slowed on the Speedway. Stop tech brakes, caution flag will fly, and he has got the fire rebuilt underneath that car again.
How about that, Benji? Al Humphreys over there helping him out. And, of course, Reese Vaught ran a super late model a few years ago and then went back to another form of dirt late model racing, but good to see him here at Golden Isles.
Yeah, I actually talked to them over there. They're going to run here. They're going to try to run at East Bay as well, but did not race much last year working on the family farm. His girlfriend lives in South Georgia, and that's why he's down here. We'll see what he can do here tonight.
I like it, yeah. There's Mark Winder, the Magic Man. Oh, a couple of years ago, nearly got his first ever Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series win. What a battle that was that night. He and Jonathan Davenport going at it. There's Chiquette. Loxahatchee, Florida, for the 89 car. As we are in Group 5 hot laps with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series cars. There's Will Harrington. You know, he'll let it all hang out. He's going to run all the speed weeks, and then he'll decide what to do. They're thinking more of 2024 to do the whole series. But he's just see how it comes out here, you know. With this point fund money, how can you not run?
Who knows? Exactly.
I mean, it's $75,000 for 5th.
I know that is awesome, man. That is awesome. You don't know.
Show cat.
Yes, and here's the cool thing too, and I personally think this is cool. We may not even know until well after Speed Weeks as well. I kind of like the anticipation of who might
I like it.
and who won't. Brian Shirley, number 8, because that was always Bob Collins' number. So number 8 on the side for Brian Shirley. He's quickest in this wave of Dirt Draft Hot Laps, James, with a 1.5420. Will Harrington second quick with a 1.5598. And Jimmy Sharp Jr. third fastest with a 1.5623.
Speaking of Jimmy, it's James Owens. Jimmy Owens out of the track in that 20. How about that? The Kohler Motorsports car, Bobby and Jessica Kohler out of Mount Airy, North Carolina. That Longhorn, how about that Reese Monument on their boom test well service?
The gray nose.
20 car.
The gray nose.
Is there a shot at title number 5 here in 2023?
Well, he and Earl Pearson Jr. tied with 4 Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series championships each. Behind him, another driver.
We got notes coming at us. Drivers coming at us. It is all good.
Another driver that has declared his eligibility for the O'Reilly Rookie of the Year. In the number 10, we just saw Garrett Smith,
the reigning dirt track world champion.
I would love if someone came over and gave us one more sheet of paper. That's what we need right now, is just one more sheet of paper.
This list is getting bigger. Heck, before we know it, Jeff Purvis and Freddie Smith will be running with us. We're going to have them all going on here. There's the 81J Jack. Hey, wouldn't that be cool? Would that be nice or what? Oh, man. There's 81J Jack Riggs. He's out of Nolensville, Tennessee. Mentioned Garrett Smith, the reigning dirt track world champion. How about Robbie Hensley, the big show, 3-time Florence Speedway track champion, his first ever race in the state of Georgia.
Yeah, you know, he's got a huge passion, bucket list track for him, bucket list deal for him to come down and run Speed Weeks. Really glad to see Robbie Hensley third in last year's Florence Speedway point standings, the big show, with us in the number 21. Did you get everybody, James? Did you get them all?
Do you like Owens' colors?
I do. That gray nose stands out to me.
Yeah.
I don't know, does anybody else have a gray nose?
It's a Longhorn, Vic Hill power plant under the hood. Stephen Roberts out there, the 111, the fastest. Oh, we got a wreck coming out at turn number 2 already. And it is Danny Snyder, the Pennsylvania driver, in the 4. And also involved, that is Robbie Hensley. Oh, man.
Hey, guys, I looked up. Hensley went around, and Snyder, a full head of steam, had nowhere to go. Hard contact on both of those race cars.
Oh, man, Robbie Hensley making the trip down, was hoping to run several more races this week.
Yeah.
Does have, his kids are in sports, so he's going to have to get home and back to cold northern Kentucky. Here is our FloRacing replay, Dustin.
Oh, man. Just as Ben said, the 21 of Robbie Hensley got sideways down in turns 1 and 2, and man, Danny Snyder had nowhere to go, and he clocked him a ton, as there's a good look at the mangled Kryptonite race car of Danny Snyder. Said
Kryptonite by Burwell. Blaze
it is a
Burwell
Kryptonite by Burwell. Thank you. That's just what I was going to say.
I said Vernon, Illinois.
Yes, good job. Danny
Long.
Snyder, we usually see him in that central Pennsylvania area when we get over to Port Royal and other tracks, coming down to at least run the first portion of Speed Weeks. Might stick around and do the entire deal.
We're looking for the Kryptonite Vision at East Bay. How about Freddie Carpenter? Got a win at Volusia last week, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yeah. Yes, he did. He led every lap in one of the 604 features.
He will be back at East Bay. Man, there's going to be a ton down there.
Hey, DJ, another guy that's driven a lot to start this year, Jack Riggs on the Speedway, rolling into turn number 3 in that 81J. He came all the way to Vado, New Mexico, and got into the wall practice night, bent the clip on it, drove all the way to North Carolina, back to Longhorn race car, and they headed back home, and now they're down here. Jack Riggs, a lot of miles on the hauler. Talked to him today, but not a lot of miles on the racetrack, and we'll keep an eye on that 81J making his debut at Golden Isles here tonight.
Ben, how about this field of cars? I mean, these guys are we've talked about everybody over there. They are pumped up. I mean, they have never run for this kind of money before.
No, No.
Well, it's unbelievable. And, you know, whether you're running the full Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series and you have all the points fund and the bonuses, or you're just popping in for events, I mean, 10,000 for 10,000 for 40 laps tonight, 12,000 for 50 tomorrow, and then 25,000 on Saturday. And again, just can't say enough for Kyle and Bronson and Amber and the entire gang. Everything they're doing here, and I hope that by the time Saturday gets here, they're hanging out of the trees. I think they will be. As the week goes on here, the crowds get bigger and bigger. But no, it's a fun field. Everybody's fired up, and I love the new race cars. And one other thing, you guys talked about Jimmy Owens. I love the colors on that 20 car.
Yeah, it's really cool to see it. It's always cool, James and Ben, when you see something different, right? And you know, it's just you get so used to seeing the black and green or the whatever color is, and when you have someone that comes out with someone different, something different, that is just really, really cool.
You remember, you and I have been around a long time. They all used to be white, then they were all black. There you go. You go right ahead.
Another thing, guys, and we all struggled for a year there with Max Blair and Steven Roberts when they were together. It was hard to tell those cars apart. You won't have that issue this year, as Max Blair with the blue and white has a lot more distinctive look than Steven Roberts' car if it's rolling into turns 1 and 2.
All right, thanks a lot, Ben. Well, for those of you watching at home live, MAV TV on FloRacing as they clean this up. We will be back with the super clean Super Bowl of Racing at Golden Isles.
V-Land is proud to be an official partner of the 2023 Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Check us out at www.vland.com for more info. See you at the races.
Passionate about a life in racing? Circle track, drag racing, drifting, or monster jam. Find it all at the University of Northwestern Ohio.
If you want to get everything you need to know about monster jam, about motorsports, you got to go to UNOH.
It's been the best opportunity I've ever taken. I've gotten so many opportunities, so many different connections.
It builds every basic skill that you need to be able to work in racing and get your foot in the door.
See where your future can take you with a high-performance motorsports degree from the University of Northwestern Ohio.
Big River Steel, we've always been known as innovators. We dared to make new rules as the world's first flex mill, including supplying the auto and electrical industries with steels that other mills like us can't, all while showing what it means to be a sustainable steelmaker. We're proud to be the world's first and only LEED certified steel production facility. Now, as part of U.S. Steel, we're committed to making steels that are best for all. You could say, it's the innovator in us.
Well, Dustin, welcome back. Dustin Jarrett, James Essex here at Golden Isles Speedway. Night number 1 of the 2023 Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series record-setting season. We mentioned the O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year, up to $20,000 to win this year. The over $1 million point fund, the over $6 million in purse money here this year. 16 races will pay $30,000 or more to win this year in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Of course, the $100,000 finale. Now the Dirt Track World Championship at Eldora Speedway in Rossburg, Ohio. Tickets, by the way, will go on sale on the Eldora Speedway website. That will be on February 23rd. You cannot have a race at Golden Isles without a burn barrel, and I hope that's a burn barrel. Man, don't catch the plastic on fire.
That's what they were going to do to your car the night you parked it on the helipad at Eldora.
Yeah, I think there's some people over there. Yeah.
That's a pretty good little fire going on.
You think they're burning some top secret documents or something, maybe?
I don't know, guys, but if you could send me some marshmallows down here, I'll go investigate the situation. Hey, James, you talked about the O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year. $20,000 this year, that's a record, but another $10,000 in contingencies for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year. Then I believe $5,000 for second. And with this rookie crop, it could be one heck of a battle all the way down to the line. We saw Garrett Alberson get that title last year. And really, I don't know about you guys, I'm excited to see what Garrett can do in 2023. He started with a lot of momentum. He ended with a lot of momentum last year, and he started fast out in the desert at Vado.
How about back-to-back Garretts winning the Rookie of the Year possibility? Garrett Smith, the reigning dirt track world champion, 18 years old, winning that race at Portsmouth last October. And he and his dad, Scott Smith, they still have Cody Mallory turning the wrenches. And this is going to be fun.
We got every Garrett except Garrett Durrett.
Garrett Durrett, 58 cent.
That's right.
The rated R superstar.
That's
I think our late great friend Rick Esselman hung that one on him. That was his nickname.
Are you excited, Dustin? Eddie Carrier Jr.
Yes.
in a week or so.
That's right.
Oh, man. Former Battle of the Bluegrass Dirt Car Series champion in the Cosner 66C.
Yeah, he's got three. I almost said Summer Nationals. I almost said Super Nationals. None of those are true. He's got 3 Speed Weeks wins to his credit, does Eddie Carrier Jr., the most recent coming back in 2015.
Yeah, and they were all at East Bay, too, so you know he's ready to get down to there to the clay by the bay. And it's really cool. Shout out to the Cosners teaming up with Eddie. Of course, he's run a few races with him the past couple of years, but maybe running a few more this year than we've seen in previous years, guys.
Absolutely. Carrier, he actually won this event, James, back in 2015. You remember that? He won the Golden Isles Opener.
Yep. Carl Grover Motorsports
That's right.
28 cars. We're hooking up to Danny Snyder's number 4, the Green Lane, Pennsylvania driver, as we'll continue on our final group of hot laps for the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series here in DirtDraft.com. Hot laps.
Yeah, once again, DirtDraft.com. If you're not a member, sign up. Use the promo code FloRacing. You'll get a Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series or FloRacing t-shirt. Again, that's for new subscribers. And you use that promo code FloRacing. The Dirt Draft Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Fantasy Championship starts tomorrow night. I encourage everyone to play all the Speed Weeks, right? I mean, you can't be any worse than I was on that Friday night of the Chili Bowl a few weeks ago. But play all the Speed Weeks, 12 races starting tomorrow night, and that'll go all the way through the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Speed Weeks finale at East Bay. And then the overall Speed Weeks leaderboard winner will get a custom Dirt Draft / Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series trophy. The folks that finished 2nd through 25th, they're going to get bonus points toward the speed shop as well. Really, really cool stuff from our friends at Dirt Draft, fantasy racing at its finest.
Well, we're just about ready to go back. Ben, tell us a little bit about My Race Pass. Is it still $7.99 a year? You get everything you need if you're a race fan. You get results, you get points, you get up-to-date entries. I mean, you get a whole bunch of stuff, don't you, brother?
Yeah, you can go to My Race Pass, and you get $7.99 a year, and you can get all the timing and scoring, or you can go $5.99 a month, or basically $55 a year, and you get fantasy racing, you get insider information, you get schedule, news, all kinds of cool stuff. But yeah, for $7.99, you can at least get live timing at all these events and keep up with them. And it's just a really neat deal. All these guys have profiles on there now, and a lot of them have websites through My Race Pass, and the information goes straight into the app, and you can see their schedule, where they've been, where they're going, and what they've done, along with some cool pictures. And Jimmy Owens and that Kohler Motorsports team, they'll have a new website going live here in the next few days on there. And you can check out all 8 team Kohler cars. They've got like 8 cars. Now, they had 5 at Volusia, but they've got 2 here tonight with Jordan and Jimmy.
Yeah, I met them, as I mentioned, last year at Charlotte, and very, very nice family, and hopefully see Jimmy Owens run very well. There's Earl Pearson Jr.
How about Earl Pearson Jr. Coming back last year, 5th in the Lucas Oil point standings, got that big win at Port Royal in the Rumble by the River last year. Really, really cool to see the 4-time Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series champ come back, have a nice season there last year. There is the driver you call, James, the fastest honeybee in the 111, Stephen Roberts.
Just up the road here in Jessup, Georgia. By the way, Earl Pearson Jr., the 5th all-time winningest driver in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, behind Scott Bloomquist, Jimmy Owens, Jonathan Davenport, and Don O'Neill. Garrett Smith right now, 15.506 here in DirtDraft.com. Hot laps, Dustin, with the number 10 car out of Eatonton, Georgia, the reigning dirt track world champion.
Earl Pearson Jr. right now 2nd quick, James, with a 1.5539. Jimmy Owens just jumped up to 3rd quick with a 1.5568. Then Jack Riggs looking solid. He's 4th quick right now in this wave of Dirt Draft hot laps for the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. And Garrett Smith will finish that wave as the driver atop the leaderboard with a lap of 1:55.06. Again, these drivers go back in the pit area, make changes to their race cars, and they will turn back around and come back for qualifying just a little bit later on this evening.
Jack Riggs not related to Tyler Riggs, who was the Hillbilly 100 fast qualifier.
That's
Remember
right.
that?
The new Matamoros, Ohio driver, the
Yes,
99T, yes.
Yes.
Hey, do you want to let us know who you've got on your
I will.
so we know who not to get?
No, I will not let you know who I have on my Dirt Draft team. Shame on you for bringing that back up, Ben.
Mercedes Abercrombie.
Abercrombie. Either way, you were close. Did he say Abercrombie?
Amber Rigsby Crombie.
All right. What do we got? 602s.
Do we?
Yes,
Was
602s.
you have the? I did not get a.
Mine's
a
in
Lucas
color.
Oil late model
Mine's
dirt.
in color, and I'm colorblind. So that doesn't help. 602s, Joe Kelly. By the way, we will have coverage all weekend long of the 602s here, and the 604s here at Golden Isle. So, again, the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series A Main. It is the first A Main each and every night, tonight, tomorrow night, and Saturday night. And then we'll be at Bubba Raceway Park coming up.
Well, we've got it looks like the 602s out on the Speedway. I thought we were going to have to hop out for a set of commercial breaks, but right on cue, they've come out. Joe Kelly on the call. Joe, it looks like we've got the 602s out on the Speedway and ready for their hot lap qualifying session.
Can you kill Dustin? John Wayne Haynes. This here, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, Cass Fowler, top of the board, 16.781. Dustin Watkins, second with a 17.059. John Wayne, third so far. They're going to come out and just any old way tonight. That's how we're going to do it. Just trying to run our show along, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you for tuning in on FloRacing. And just kind of hang around with us here tonight. It's going to be a fun night here at Golden Isle Speedway. Very fun weekend here. Super cool of racing. Don't want to miss it. Sportsman strong here tonight. We'll lock in the top 12 cars. And then we'll roll out to E-Lanes. E-Lanes will take 6 of these as well.
microphones here tonight. We heard the sound wasn't going out well. We want you all to be able to hear everything. Okay, Nevin Gainey to the top of the board. Nevin Gainey, car number 17, that Club 17 race car. How about Braden Johnson there in the 175? We'll give you his lap. Braden Johnson, 8th with a 17.495. Here comes the 107. Lark Haskins, an 18.170. Braden Johnson, let's see if he can move up a little bit. He does. Braden up to 4th right now, a 17.133. How about car number 21? That's Bob Robertson with a 17.48. Is good enough for 8th. So, ladies and gentlemen, glad you're joining us here in the grandstands and on Flow Racing. Right now, Nevin Gainey at the top of the board in the 602 Sportsman division with a 16.747. Cass Fowler second, a 16.781. Cole Platt, a 16.975. That's your top three. Here comes car number 3. That's going to be Grayson Ott. Grayson Ott, Quentin Steedley, and Joseph D. Kemper in the 148. There's Ott right there. How about Quentin Steedley? He's been fast. We have to keep an eye on Quentin Steedley. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to work through just a few little technical difficulties up here in the tower. Grayson Ott, 10th, 17.660. Quentin Steedley, 11th, with a 17.733. A 17.733 for Quentin Steedley. Nevin Gainey still at the top of the board. Cass Fowler, Cole Platt, Braden Johnson in that 175. 4th, Dustin Watkins, 5th. Here we go, a couple more on the racetrack. Remember, 42, 602 Sportsman here. Here comes car number 52. Alan McKinney, Derek Dent, and Tracy Jorgensen. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. These three drivers out on the Speedway. Green, white, checkered for the 602 Sportsman. McKinney, 15th and 18.052. How about car number 3? Tracy Jorgensen, 16th with an 18.229 and 18.229. Car number 18 out there as well will get you his time. That's Derek Dent with a 17.434. Dent good for 9th. Rolling right along here, ladies and gentlemen. Jackson Heiss, the driver out of Ocala, Florida, and the 388 Jackson Heiss. Here comes car number 23. Blake Mosley and Bruce Collins Jr., excuse me. Here comes Jackson Heiss, that driver in Triple Crown. Jackson in that 388. Young driver out of Ocala with a 17.361, good for 8th. Rolling right along. Yeah, let's see what Jackson does here. Still 8th, ladies and gentlemen. Car number 23. And car number 3. Let's see. Blake Mosley, 15th with a 17.770. Bruce Collins Jr., 18th with a 17.993. That's going to be good for 18th for Bruce. Rolling right along. Car number 12. Looks like Johnny Collins out of Jacksonville, Florida, in the MD towing ride. How about the 12B? There's the 515. That's going to be Bubba Rolling in Clay Hill, Florida driver. Rolling right along the 12B. That's Stephen Bryant. Okay. Got some fast cars out here. Johnny Collins knows his way around this racetrack. We'll see what he's got for the fans in attendance and those watching at home. Bubba Rolling 5th with a 17.181. Bubba Rolling 5th with a 17. Here comes Stephen Bryant. and Johnny Collins. So Collins not looking to have to run, he thought. Bubba rolling up to second, so good run for the driver, that Florida driver up here running for his first time during a Super Bowl event. And Bubba Rolling will come in second with a 16.775. 12s are a popular ride here tonight. That's Eric Register. Eric Register and car number 3, Paul Jorgensen, and Seth Speed in the 149. Nice looking black 149. You watch him down the back straightaway here on your monitor. A slider on into turns number 3 and 4. He looks good, bounces around there a little bit. Jorgensen, 26th. Seth Speed, 24th. Eric Register. Johnny Collins ended up in that 17th position in the 12, and Eric Register in the other 12 right now in 14th with a 17.502, a 17.502. Rolling right along the 7J, Dalton Jacobs out of Reidsville, North Carolina. Reidsville, North Carolina. Nice looking ride there for the 7J of Dalton Jacobs. Car number 25. Looks like Wiley McDaniel. Austin Lewis on the racetrack right now. Wiley McDaniel not showing up. He's showing up as missing data. By the end of the season, missing data needs to have some shirts. As that driver can make it to every event. All right, now. Still watching the top of the board here, ladies and gentlemen. Nevin Gainey, Bubba Rolling, Cass Fowler, Cole Platt, Braden Johnson, Dustin Watkins. Here comes car number 9. Austin Lewis. Austin Lewis, 27th with an 18.320. Seth Speed ended up 22nd, ladies and gentlemen, a 17.785 for Seth. The 107 of Chaz Haskins, always one to watch here at Golden Isle Speedway. Peyton Downey and Colby Jarnett. Now, to watch that Chaz Haskins. He was a late arrival here this afternoon. Not what they are looking for there at the 107, I am sure. I don't know. Well, still, nobody touching the top of the board here, ladies and gentlemen. Nevin Gainey in that new Kryptonite Vision really laying down a great lap. A 16.747. And Matthew Cheney in the 40B. Blake Bowen in the 7C, and Trey Mills in the 14 Junior. You'll see Trey doing double duties here tonight. Looks like Blake Bowen is the promoter over at the Dothan Motor Speedway. $35th, 19.398 for Blake Bowen. So he's looking for some more speed out of that. We'll have to see what Trey Mills has got for him here. As Trey looks like he's nailing a good lap. He's got to beat a 16.747. And Trey had a steam 14th for the 14 Junior, a 17.471. So, ladies and gentlemen, just a few cars left to go here according to the timing and scoring. We had 42 signed in earlier. Not sure if there were any late arrivals or not, but that would leave us with just about 5 cars left to go. We'll look down the back straightaway. Car number 71, that's that new Excel chassis with Cody Overton behind the wheel. McCarter towing ride. Overton trying to make a name for himself in the chassis building business as well. Here comes car number 3, Phil Pittman. Now Phil, one of the elder statesmen here at Golden Isle Speedway, had about 5 wins in the 602 division last year. And he's hard to beat around here. We're going to watch the top of the board here for Phil Pittman and Cody Overton. Overton 11th right now. And keep our eyes on Overton, and we'll go back to Pittman. Here's Overton. Overton will move it up to 9th with a 17,300. And here comes Mr. Phil Pittman. So not the best qualifying lap for Phil Pittman. Nevin Gainey still at the top of the board with a 16,747. Keep an eye on Phil later on in these races here tonight because he knows how to get around. He qualified 18th, so he's going to have to go through B main, 17,502. But like I said, multiple wins around this speedway this year, so just keep your eyes on him tonight as things kind of shake out. Woo, car number 1, we're going to call him Sparky. I don't know what he's got going on there, but Cameron Tribble has laid the sparks to the field. Here comes David Showers Jr. Showers fresh off a win down there at the Volusia Speedway Park for the Sunshine Nationals. Here comes Tribble and Showers. It looks like these two might be our last qualifiers here, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to give us Cameron Tribble. We're going to watch him. And David Showers. Tribble right now 20th, 17,626. He'll move it up. Showers 18th. He'll stay 18th. Let's see. Cameron Tribbles will move it up to 16th. So overall, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it looks like. Nevin Gainey, your quick time with a 16,747. Bubba Rolling, good run in the 5:15. Currently second. He is locked in the show. Cass Fowler. David Showers Jr. with his moved up on that last lap up to 4th with a 16,907. So he's locked in. Cole Platt's locked in. In 5th, Braden Johnson. Dustin Watkins in 7th. And John Wayne Haynes locked in right there in that 8th spot. Chester in the 9C will roll on back to Cody Overton. He's locked himself in 10th. In 11th, the 388, Jackson Heiss, a youngster out of Ocala, Florida. Nice to see him locked into the show. And Chaz Haskins in 10th, able to get that final lock-in position. The rest of these drivers will have to go through B mains here tonight. There'll be 10 laps apiece, and they'll take 6 drivers out of each. And that'll give you your 24-car starting field for tonight's 602 main event. Appreciate everybody watching at home and here in the grandstands. A little cool here tonight, but beautiful weather on tap for the rest of the weekend. We look forward to everybody coming out. If you're watching at home tonight, make sure you get your feet to the ground and get on out to Golden Isle Speedway. You can look around the racetrack here. You see fires on the back straightaway, or what they're trying to get a fire started there on the back straightaway. Right now, sending smoke signals to timing and scoring on the back straightaway. Thank you to everybody that makes the events here at Golden Isle Speedway possible. 71 Trophy Club. And I want to mention Race Car Engineering with a big vendor college coming up February 12th on a Sunday there in Lakeland, Florida. We'll talk more about that. We'll talk more about Boswell Oil Company. And just as things, we're getting our feet under us here tonight. First night of racing back here at the Golden Isle Speedway for the 2023 season. So a lot of hiccups to kind of work through here tonight, but we're excited about the racing. We're excited about the great car counts here tonight. 42 602s and 54 of the 604 crate late models. So it's a great turnout of racers here tonight. They've been preparing all winter for this event, and they're excited to put on a show for you at home and those that are in the grandstands here. Don't forget the Midway, the Beer Hut down there, Megan and Madison. First time here at Golden Isle Speedway. Make sure you go down and check them out. I believe we're getting ready for qualifying here at Golden Isle Speedway. James will send it back over to you guys and have a blast with it.
All right, ready to go. Matthew Bricado makes his Lucas Oil debut tonight out of Muscle Shoals, Alabama. He's in the Black Diamond B&B Racing Engines entry. Followed by the number 1, the Rocket 1 Car of Hudson O'Neal out of Martinsville, Indiana. The Mark Richards Racing Rocket Durham. And the 2X out of North Augusta, South Carolina in the Warrior Clements. That is John Henderson.
1:56.70 the first lap time for Matthew Bricado. Hudson O'Neal with a 1:49.21. And John Henderson's first lap time is a 1:58.59. Second time around for Matthew Bricado is not as good, 1:06.000. Second lap for Hudson O'Neal, 1:50.006, also not as good. And the second and final time around for the 2X of John Henderson is a little better. He is third quick, 1:57.49. The time to beat after that trio, James, is the new deal, Hudson O'Neal. He sets the early bar with a 1:4.921.
In the Valvoline, Soybert Calf Ranches, Ace Metalworks, Petro Towing, Gunners Honey, WR1 Sim Chassis, O'Neal Savage and Recycling, Sunoco Integra Performance Grading, and Rocket Pre-Owned Motors. Up next will be the number 4. That'll be Cale Green. Hillian, South Carolina, the Rocket, Kenny Lamb Racing Engines, the 11 out of Meridian, Mississippi, the Craig and Shannon Sims, PCC Motorsports, Longhorn Clements, that is Spencer Hughes, and the 76 out of Evans, Georgia, the Wells and Sons Motorsports, Longhorn Clements of Brandon Overton.
Cale Green's first lap time, 1:50.45. Spencer Hughes goes second quick with a 1:54.42, and the first lap time on Brandon Overton is now second quick, 1:52.79. Second and final time around for the driver of the 4, Cale Green. He'll be sixth quick, 1:59.73. Lap 2 was quicker. Spencer Hughes, second lap a little quicker. He stays third, 1:53.61. And the second qualifying time on Brandon Overton is quicker, 1:50.36. He'll be second. They all trail Hudson O'Neal with a 1:49.21 after 6.
Up next should be the number 2 car. That'll be G.R. Smith out of Statesville, North Carolina. The Austin Kirkpatrick Crew Chief, Longhorn Cornet, Gambler Transport, Victory Auto Sales, Chatham & Sons Tire, the 96V out of Benton, Kentucky. The Sean and Lisa Martin Viper Motorsports, Longhorn Durham of Tanner English, M.M. Painting and Construction, Midwest Sheet Metal, Bilstein Capital. Yes, Viper Risk Management Group, and the number 1 at New Waverly, Texas, the Best Performance Rocket Clements of Tyler Erb.
First lap time for G.R. Smith, fourth quick, 1:54.56. First time around for the 96V at Tanner English, sixth quick, 1:56.89. And the first lap time for Turbo, Tyler Erb, ninth fastest, 1:60.46. Second time around for G.R. Smith. Second lap's better, James, third quick, 1:52.09. Second time for the 96V at Tanner English. Fifth quick, his second lap is better, 1:55.55. And the second time around for Tyler Erb, he improves on lap 2 to sixth quick, 1:55.86. Still Hudson O'Neal, Brandon Overton, G.R. Smith, your top 3 qualifiers in All-Star Performance qualifying.
Urban the Bulk Material Lift, Lucas Oil, Basil Race Fuels, Anthony's Pizza, First Class Septic, Roberts B Company. Up next will be the 16, his return to the Lucas Oil Series this year. Out of Decorah, Iowa, the Skyline Motorsports Capital Clements and Tyler Bruning. Bruning Rock Products, Olson Explosives, Browns Heavy Equipment, followed by the 20 RT. Out of Martinsville, Indiana, it'll be Ricky Thornton, the Todd and Vicky Burns, SSI Motorsports, Longhorn Clements, Big River Steel, Hoker Trucking Entry, and the B5. Out of New Berlin, Illinois, it'll be Brandon Shepard, the Shepard Riggs Racing, Longhorn Cornet, Timber Camo, and Valvoline. Dennis G. Woodworth, attorney at law, Dustin.
Shepard not out there. Instead, it'll be Jordan Kohler in the 1:14. That's all right. James Ricky Thornton Jr. third quick on lap 1, 1:51.24. First lap time for Jordan Kohler is going to be 12th quick, 1:61.93. And the first go around for Tyler Bruning, fifth fastest, 1:52.79. We'll see if RTJ can improve on lap number 2. He does. He jumps up to second quick. Good lap, 1:49.91. Second lap time for Mount Airy, North Carolina's Jordan Kohler is a 1:56.97.
The fastest 1:14 since Randall shipped the Longhorn by Wells, Vic Hill, Capital Waste 5-star metal buildings, Scenic Automotive Group. Up next will be the 25Z, not there. It'll be the 93. That'll be Carson Ferguson, Chris's cousin out of Concord, North Carolina. The Longhorn by Page, Vic Hill under the hood, WP Racing Shocks, Hoopa, Grading Company, Bill Stein, Schaefer's Oil, followed by the 111. There's Mason Ziegler, the 25Z out of Chalk P, the Barry Wright, House Car Clements. Hey, it's opening night, buddy. Max Blair, the 111 out of Centerville, PA, the Rocket Clements from Boom Briggs Motorsports, XX Storage. Not Essex Storage, but XCess Storage. Creekside Auto Sales, Tucker Drums, Valvoline 111.
Carson Ferguson, eighth quick on lap 1 with a 1:55.46. Mason Ziegler. I don't know that Ziegler tripped the trigger. And I don't know that Max Blair tripped the trigger either.
Yeah, he's there, 11th.
6th quick, there it is. Yep, 11th quick for Max Blair. Mason Ziegler, 3rd quick on lap 2. Good lap, 15032 for the Barry Wright House car. Max Blair, 8th fastest, 15357. James, it's Hudson O'Neal, Ricky Thornton Jr., Mason Ziegler, Brandon Overton, G.R. Smith. Now your top 5 qualifiers after 15 cars.
Ziggy, the JL Industries, Roy's Body Shop and Garage, RBS Auto and Truck Trailer Sales, Nichols Plumbing, and his father-in-law, Davey Johnson, Imperial River Transport on the 25Z. Boom Briggs, the 99B out of Bear Lake, Pennsylvania, the Rocket Clements, followed by the 14W out of Polk, Missouri, and the Capital Scott Bailey is Dustin Walker, and the number 8 out of Mooresville, North Carolina, the Melanie Motorsports Longhorn Clements of Kyle Strickler.
First lap time for Boom Briggs, James, is 15th quick, 15886. Dustin Walker, his first go around is 17th fastest, a 16671. And James, those are the only 2 drivers on the track right now for this set of All-Star Performance Qualifying. Boom, second lap time, 10th best, 15490. Second lap was better, and the second lap time for Dustin Walker is not as good by 2 1/1000s. His second lap is 16673. He'll be 17th. Hudson O'Neal still the time to beat, James, after 17 cars with a lap of 14.921.
There's Kyle Strickland, the Melanie Motorsports, Charlie and Melanie Davidson, Donaldson owned Longhorn Clements, G-Style Transport, Cat Industries, Fox Shocks, followed by the 01. It should be Jason Garver out of Stark, Florida. He's in the Dixie Speed Shop, Rocket Durham. Then you have the 18D Dalton Wilson out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. The James Ratliff Longhorn by Wells Vic Hill, MGL Auto Sales, the Auto Outlet, Grant Lee Farms, JR Motor Sales, All Trucks Repair, and ICS Innovative.
Kyle Strickland.
Go ahead.
Yes, Kyle Strickland, 11th quick on lap 1. Dalton Wilson, good lap. He is going to be 6th quick, 15257.
Nodorf, yeah.
Blair Nodorf, yep, out of Renner, South Dakota. Snowdrift's first lap, 19th best, 16319. Second lap time for Kyle Strickler's a little better, 11th fastest, 15429. Dalton Wilson, second lap better. He's 5th quick, 15150. And the second and final lap time for Blair Nodorf, a little better, but he stays 19th, 16050. James, Hudson O'Neal, Ricky Thornton Jr., Mason Ziegler, still your top 3.
Blair Nodorf in the Bargain Barn Motorsports, Rocket Clements, Bargain Barn Tire Center, Asphalt Pros, Glanzer Trucking, Howell Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Fire, Slicker Graphics, Western Provisions, Katie Day Realtor. Up next will be the 2 out of San Antonio, Texas. Welcome back, Alan Murray in the Longhorn, M&M Construction and Painting, Base Fuel, Supreme Enterprises, Viperist Management Group, Capital Waste. He'll be followed by the 40B out of Brandon, Florida. It'll be Kyle Bronson in the Rocket Clements. Brandon Ford, Race Car Engineering, Borchers Equipment, Lucas Oil, Multi-Fire, Super Pro Series Fire Line. Hello there. Wires, VP, J&M Engine Transport, Refrigeration, and the 773 out of Wake Forest, North Carolina. Christian Thomas of the Mike Ebach, Longhorn, Dick Hill.
18th quick on lap number 1. 17th quick on lap 1, for Kyle Bronson. 14th quick on his first go-round for Christian Thomas. Lap number 2 for Alan Murray is better. He is 20th quick, 15832. Kyle Bronson, second lap better, 11th quick, 15632. And the second lap time for Christian Thomas, also better. He is 13th quick, 15438. James, we have now had 23 drivers on the track for qualifying. Hudson O'Neal, the time to beat, 14291.
There's the B5, Brandon Shepard. In the B5, a final qualifier of Group A. These are heats 1, 2, and 3 here tonight. The season opener at Golden Isles. Last year's runner-up in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. In the Shepard Riggs Longhorn B5. So it's still, as you mentioned, O'Neal, Thornton, Ziegler, and Overton. One lap for the B5 of Brandon Shepard.
Yep.
Dustin, here he comes
Brandon
for the checkered
Shepard,
flag.
as you'd mentioned, James, was supposed to qualify just a little earlier. He gets out of the line, so he just gets one qualifying lap, and he makes it count. 6 quick, good lap, 15194, and that'll wrap up qualifying for Group A. Unofficially, it's the new deal. Hudson O'Neal setting quick time and all-star performance qualifying in Group A with a 14921. Ricky Thornton Jr. second quick, 14991. They were the only 2 drivers in the 14-second range. Third fastest was Mason Ziegler. Good lap for him, 15032. Brandon Overton, 4th quick. Dalton Wilson, 5th. Brandon Shepard, 6th quick. James, unofficially, those 6 drivers will be your front row starters for heat races 1, 2, and 3.
How about Ziggy, his first race of the year? In the 25Z, the Barry Wright Icon entry. JL Industries, of course, as we mentioned, his father-in-law, Davey Johnson, multi-time winner down at East Bay. And we've seen him at Ybor City with Dale Byler back in the day. That has been 15 years ago.
Yes, we did.
We missed Davey. How about that win he had at East Bay, that one that I think I did that one, and, man, that was he was very emotional on that one. No doubt about it. Okay, Group B, which will be heats 4, 5, and 6 tonight, Dustin. How about the return to super late model racing? He's got plans to run for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year. So right now, that is Logan Robertson out of Waynesboro, Virginia. He's in the Broadneck Shaker Motorsports J.C. Clary Masters built by MBE, Randy Clary Racing Engines 89, Gunners Honey, Clary's Used Cars, Pro Fabrication, Blue Ridge Treescape Service, 3 Aces Speed Shop, followed by the 19R, the Reaper, Ryan Gustin out of Marshalltown, Iowa, Talon Center, the new crew chief of the 19R, Rocket Clements, Molly, TriStar Engines and Transmissions, Penske Shocks and VP Fuels, followed by the 2-time and reigning Lucas Oil champion. What a run in the Chili Bowl a few weeks ago, 24th to 11th. Tim McCready out of Watertown, New York, the Paler Motorsports, Longhorn, Cornet, Mega Plumbing of the Carolinas, Racing for Heroes, Bill Stein Shocks, ArmsList.com, Baker Mitchell Company, Integris, Risk Solutions, Brad Benton Trucking Incorporated, the Aesthetic House, Scott Faker, the new crew chief on the 39 car, his brother Kent, crew chief on the 76 of Brandon Overton.
That's right. That's right. How about that?
Look at the smoke out of turn 2. Now, that's not fog.
Not Tony Stewart.
It's
not Chris Madden.
We get to see Tony 3 times this year.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do, as those drivers just about to make their way out on the track as they get the timing and scoring adjusted. You talk about Tim McCready, of course, your two-time and now reigning Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series champ, won the Firecracker 100 last year, got the Jackson 100 win as well, and got a Speed Weeks win last year. Actually picked up the win, if you remember, in the opener down at Bubba, where we will be in just a few days.
Logan Robertson is a good driver. We've seen that for years, of course, been out of the supers for a while. He is so excited to be with this team. The 89 team, been around a long time there. In that area, the Broadneck Shaker, one of the great race team names for the 89 of Logan Robertson, Ryan Gustin. You know, he'll smash the pedal. He'll be against the wall. And Tim McCready, the 39 car. As we start Group B, the fastest overall right now here at All-Star Performance Time Trials is Hudson O'Neal at 14.921. 14.921. Here's Logan Robertson. Welcome back to Super Late Model Racing, with a Virginia driver down the back straightaway.
Again, the slate is wiped clean as we get into Group B and qualifying. We qualified the first half of the cars. Now we'll qualify the second half of the cars. Logan Robertson, 1.5717 on lap number 1. Ryan Gustin betters that with a 1.5690. And T-Mac, Tim McCready betters both of them with a 1.5358 second time around for the driver out of Waynesboro, Virginia, Logan Robertson. His second lap is better, James, 1.5253. Second lap time for Ryan Gustin, better, but he's third quick, 1.5516, and the second lap time for Tim McCready, better, but he'll be second quick, 1.5280. After 3 cars, your quick qualifier in Group B, Logan Robertson, a 1.5253.
Blake Spencer will be up next, the number 6 car, DJ out of St. Augustine, Florida, in the Rocket Durham, Bozard Ford, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center, Ponte Vedra, Golf Carts, Ford Performance Parts, Ford's Garage, Shop Quick Convenience Stores, Chase Younghands, the 18 out of Manhattan, Kansas, and the Longhorn Clements, Younghands Discount Liquor, Shop Quick Convenience Stores, Bozard Ford, Paulson Stussy, and Grant Petroleum, followed by the 25 out of Salem, West Virginia, Mike Bentham and the Team Zero Hickson, BSI Well Service, Black Rock Enterprises, C. Bircher's Ranch Beef Fabrication, and Clarksburg Mac Sales and Service.
1.6783, fourth quick, the first lap time for Blake Spencer. Chase Younghands will now go fourth quick with a 1.5712. Mike Bentham, fifth quick with a 1.6230. Second lap time for Blake Spencer. Little better, sixth fastest, 1.5613. Second lap time for Chase Younghands. Little better, fourth quick, 1.5656. And the second lap time for the former Stars Rookie of the Year, Mike Bentham, is not as good. He'll be fifth quick, resting on lap 1, 1.6230. Logan Robertson still quickest in Group B with a 15.253.
The next driver undefeated so far this year, 2 for 2 at Volusia last week. It'll be Devin Moran looking for his first Lucas Oil title title here in 2023 in the Roger Sellers Double Downs Motorsports, Longhorn, Cornet, Lazy Days RV, the RV Authority, C&W Trucking, Bill Stein Shocks, Car Source Auto, Red Oak Pub, Smoky Mountain Speedway, Lincoln Smith Racing, Big River Steel. 58 will be Garrett Alberson, last year's Rookie of the Year at WGI with a Ken and Beth Roberts, Black Diamond Clements, Mesilla Valley Transportation, Nutrient Ag Solutions, and the 49. Welcome back to the series. Jonathan Davenport out of Blairsville, Georgia, the Double O Motorsports, Longhorn, Clements tonight.
Fourth quick for Devin Moran on lap 1:15.519. Garrett Alberson, fifth quick 1:5.592. And Jonathan Davenport, second quick 1:5.257. Second time around for Devin Moran. Quick time 1:5.131 for the Dresden, Ohio driver, the 99. Second lap time for Garrett Alberson, sixth quick. Second lap not as good. He let off of it coming down the front straightaway. And the second lap time for Jonathan Davenport is better. He jumps up to second quick, 1:5.243. So it's now Logan Robertson third quick, Jonathan Davenport second, Devin Moran the time to beat, 1:5.131.
Reigning World of Outlaws champion, it'll be Dennis Erb Jr. out of Carpentersville, Illinois, in the Rocket Clements, Bragg Mac, Vomac Truck Sales, Kaiser, Ideal Ready Mix, VP, PRC, Dundee Heating and Air Conditioning, followed by the 19M out of Hawkinsville, Georgia, the JCM Motorsports, Rocket Durham, up Will Harrington, Yellowhammer Design Construction, Torco Advanced Lubricants, Neon Bubbles Car Wash, Boswell Oil, New Point Lighting and Design, 5M Construction, and the 5 out of Middleburg, Florida, the Magic Man Mark Whitener, the Savage Durham, Southeast Ship Repair, Ocala Restaurant, Boswell Oil, Johnny Doan Plumbing, and Whitener's Tractor Service.
1:5.653, seventh quick on lap 1 for Dennis Erb Jr. Will Harrington, ninth quick with a 1:5.703. Mark Whitener, 10th quick, 1:5.828. Second time around for the 28 of Dennis Erb. Little better, sixth quick, 1:5.538. Will Harrington better on lap 2. He jumps up to fifth quick, 1:5.386. And the second lap time for Mark Whitener, also a little better. He is eighth fastest, 1:5.591. Devin Moran, Jonathan Davenport, Logan Robertson, Tim McCready, and now Will Harrington, your top 5 qualifiers after 12 cars.
You're still an all-star performance time trials. Hudson O'Neill still the quickest overall, 14.921. This is Peyton Freeman, the 22 star out of Commerce, Georgia, the G.R. Smith, Longhorn, Cornet, Ambler Transport, Victory, Auto Sales, Chatham and Sun Tile, Coltman Farms, Bill Stein, Boswell, Oil, Kaiser, Performance Speed Shop, Bottle of Number 8, Chatham, Illinois, Brian Shirley, and the Brian Connard, Team Zero, Durham, Thomas and Express, Hoker Trucking, J&J Ventures Gaming, KBC Graphics of the 26 Junior, Jimmy Sharp Jr. out of Lyons, Georgia, the Capital Clements, Vidalia Motorsports, Certified Energy, Vidalia Transmission, UTV, Salvage.com, and Modern Images.
Peyton Freeman, 11th quick on lap number 1. Brian Shirley goes 6th best, and Jimmy Sharp Jr., 13th quick, 1:5.782. Second lap time for the 22 of Peyton Freeman is a little bit better, 11th fastest, 1:5.594. Second lap time for Brian Shirley, second quick, James, 1:5.235. And the second lap for Jimmy Sharp Jr. is a little better, 1:5.622. It's now Devin Moran, Brian Shirley, Jonathan Davenport, your top 3 in Group B qualifying after 15 drivers.
Up next should be the 20V. That'll be Reese Vaught, the youngster out of Aurora, Nebraska, the Longhorn Pro Power, Todd's Body and Glass, Brummond Farms, Joyce Agronomics, Platinum Agronomy, Solutions, Jeff Choquette, in the 89. He's out of Loxahatchee, Florida. And then let's see who else. Hensley was involved.
Stephen
the 111,
Roberts.
Stephen Roberts out of Sylvester, Georgia, DJ, and the Longhorn Clements, Roberts B Company, Lennox River Ranch, Integrin Drywall Systems Incorporated.
Reese Vaught, 15th quick on lap 1, 1:6.375. Jeff Choquette, 14th quick on lap 1 with a 1:6.038. And the first lap time for Stephen Roberts, he'll go 14th fastest with a 1:5.987. Second time around for the 20V of Reese Vaught, 16th quick, a little better, 1:6.113. Second lap time for Jeff Choquette is a little better, 14th quick, 1:5.933. And the second lap on Stephen Roberts, also a little better, 13th fastest, 1:5.637. Nothing has changed at the top of the leaderboard. Still Moran, Shirley, and Davenport, your top 3.
Up next should be the 7. It'll be Ross Robinson. He's out of Georgetown, Delaware. In the Ken Adams, it'll be Longhorn Clements, Stokely Materials, Iron Source Sales Rental, Wesley Collins Builders, Top Notch Custom Concepts, Atlantic Prime Mortgage, First State Roof and Exterior Cleaning, Penske VP, The Frozen Farmers, Sandy, ML Joseph with their sand and gravel, followed by the number 20, 4-time series champion out of Newport, Tennessee, and the Kohler Motorsports, Longhorn by Wells. That'll be Jimmy Owens, the Kill Power Plant under the hood, Tim Short out of Caprice Monument Company, Boom Test Well Service, George Arms Ammunition, Ultimate Towing and Recovery, Redline Oil, Goodrich Fluid, Capital Ways, 5-Star Metal Buildings, and Earl Pearson Jr. Jacksonville, Florida. Another 4-time champion. He's in the Jason Papich Longhorn Clements Lucas Oil, number 46, Dustin.
First time around, Pearson the fastest of the trio, 7th quick. We'll see if anybody's better on lap 2. Ross Robinson is 16th quick, 1.5732. Jimmy Owens much better on lap 2. He jumps up to 7th with a 1.5464. And Earl Pearson Jr. improves on lap 2. He'll bump up 1 to 6th, 1.5310. McCready 5th, Robertson 4th, Davenport 3rd, Shirley 2nd. Moran still atop the leaderboard in Group B.
2 more to go. Jack Riggs, the 81J out of Nolensville, Tennessee, is in the Scott Riggs Longhorn Clements. True Timber Cambo, Algiron Performance, Valvoline, Wild Gear, Shepherd Auto Sales, and Salvage Riggs Drilling Solutions. Followed by the number 10, the reigning dirt track world champion. Running for Rookie of the Year this year in the Lucas Oil Series, that'll be Garrett Smith out of Eatonton, Georgia. The Scott Smith Rocket Vic Hill, Terminal Maintenance and Construction, Atlanta Paving and Concrete, the world famous Cadillac Ranch, Base Fuel Senior Life Insurance Company, and Go Lithium. Number 10 for the teenager, Garrett Smith.
Jack Riggs 21st on lap 1, 1.6566. Garrett Smith goes 10th on his first time around, 1.5496. Second qualifying time for Jack Riggs in the 81 is not as good. He'll be 22nd, 1.6689. And the second and final lap time for Garrett Smith is better, James. He is 6th quick, 1.5304. And that will conclude All-Star Performance qualifying in Group B. Devin Moran, the quickest in the second. Oh, one more. They fooled us.
We got one more.
You got one more. They fooled us.
That is on the racetrack. Danny Snyder. Danny Snyder got the kryptonite. Back out there. Robbie Hensley is not qualified, so it'll be the Green Lane, Pennsylvania driver. Their kryptonite by Burwell. Miller Racing Engines entry. Snyder's Mobile Wash. Virtual Essence. Penske Shocks Affordable Heating and Cooling. Number 4. Good to see him back out on the track. Danny Snyder.
Danny Snyder getting 2 qualifying laps. James, he was in the staging lane, just did not get the motion to come on out. 24th quick on lap 1.
Still fixing his car, probably.
1.6888 for the driver out of Green Lane, Pennsylvania. Second time around for the 4S, and it is a little better. He'll bump up 1 spot to 23rd, 1.6585, and that will conclude All-Star Performance qualifying in Group B. Your fast qualifier in the second half of the field was the Dresden, Ohio driver of the Double Down Motorsports, number 99, Devin Moran, with a lap of 1.5.131. Brian Shirley, second quick with a 1.5235. Jonathan Davenport, third quick with a 1.5243. Then it was Logan Robertson, good lap for him, fourth quick. Tim McCready, fifth quick, and Garrett Smith, sixth. Unofficially, James, those 6 drivers will be on the front row for their respective